Years have passed since GTA 5's initial release. While Rockstar is still getting mileage out of Grand Theft Auto Online, fans continue to clamor for clues about where the series is headed. In the meantime, here are a few of the GTA 6 rumors and spoilers leaked so far. It looks like Grand Theft Auto 6 may return to a fan-favorite location, Vice City.
Times are changing. The families can't keep their backs turned while our enemies reap the rewards.
Inspired by real-world Miami, Vice City served as a setting for the game of the same name, released in 2002 for the PlayStation 2. Drawing from the cocaine epidemic of the 1980s, Vice City received praise for its music, research, and gameplay. Though the entry stirred a great deal of controversy, many fans and critics still consider it one of the best video games ever made. According to an unnamed source cited by The Know in March 2018, Rockstar's internal name for GTA 6 is Project Americas. Vice City will serve as a primary location for the game, with players flying between the United States and South America, which will explain the plural nature of the codename. Returning to Vice City gives Rockstar a lot of material to play with. Given the history of cocaine smuggling between South America and Miami, the drug trade will likely be a key aspect of the missions. It is unclear how GTA 6 would fit into the timeline established in Vice City, but if this rumor is true, fans may soon get to see some familiar faces. Beyond debunking a hoax claiming a 2019 launch, Rockstar has remained tight-lipped about the release of Grand Theft Auto 6. According to the Know's source, the game was still in the early stages of development in March 2018. Should their information prove accurate, this would mean a release in 2021 or 2022. Another report by TechRadar claims GTA 6 has been in development since March 2016. An early 2020s debut would mark the longest gap between Grand Theft Auto titles seen so far. You're looking at a minimum of a 7-year wait from GTA 5's release in 2013. Given the overwhelming success of GTA 5 and GTA Online, this is not entirely unexpected. According to a 2018 report from MarketWatch, GTA 5 has brought in more revenue than any other single media title. The game and its online component continue to generate millions of dollars in profit for the publisher. With this ongoing commercial success and the release of Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar appears to be in no hurry to compete with itself through a new franchise feature. As long as GTA 5 continues to top the video game charts in the US, Rockstar may not feel the need to move forward for a while. According to the same report by The Know, Grand Theft Auto 6 may introduce the first female protagonist of the series. Whether the story will follow multiple main characters remains unclear. However, a leading lady has long been a point of discussion among fans. Given the nature of the Grand Theft Auto games, the addition of a female protagonist has proven a divisive topic over the years.
We are women, we are free, we are
Shut the up!
No, you shut the up, Trevor. Nobody asked for your opinion. Anyway, some players feel a female character would violate the spirit of the games. In many respects, the franchise centers on male power fantasies. Once again, accusations of historical inaccuracy have surfaced, with women billed as unrealistic in the role of a gangster, outlaw, or criminal. Others say they simply could not relate to a female protagonist. To which, we've got to say, be honest, we all would have killed to step into the boots of RDR2's brutal, badass bounty hunter, Sadie Adler.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die.
Rockstar itself does not seem opposed to incorporating a female main character, though a comment from Rockstar Games co-founder Dan Houser echoes arguments against the idea. When asked why they did not include women as playable characters in GTA 5, Houser said, quote, "The concept of being masculine was so key to this story, but that a female lead was possible, quote, for the right game in the future, with the right themes." If the rumors are true, Grand Theft Auto 6 may be the first title in the series featuring a narrative designed to appeal to both men and women. Other discussions center on the era during which Grand Theft Auto 6 will take place. Many players hope to return to a historical setting, with the 1970s emerging as a fan favorite. Rumors began circulating about a 1970s setting as early as 2014. Whether these rumors are legitimate or the product of wishful thinking remains unclear. Given the success of titles such as Vice City, which takes place in the 1980s, a 1970s backdrop would fit well with the established tone of the franchise. No matter the origin of the prediction, sources continue to speculate that this would be the safest course of action given today's charged political climate. During an October 2018 interview, Dan Houser told GQ he is thankful GTA 6 won't be coming out during the Trump era, partly because he considers the American political climate too absurd to satirize. He also confessed his relief that Red Dead Redemption 2 is a period piece. These statements make it clear Rockstar wishes to avoid further political polarization and backlash. Before the Nose alleged leak regarding Project Americas, rumors bounded about Grand Theft Auto 6 taking place outside of the United States. Potential locations include London and Tokyo. However, Rockstar seems to have abandoned their plans for Tokyo due to the problematic outlay of the city's streets. Still, if the Japan-developed Yakuza games can do it, maybe there's hope for an American take on crime and corruption in the land of the rising sun. On the other hand, a return to London remains a strong contender despite a lack of recent commentary on the theory. GTA first visited the UK in the extra mission pack Grand Theft Auto London 1969. Released on PlayStation and Windows in 1999, fans continue to push for a return there, or an international setting in general. Other frontrunners include Dubai, Bangkok, and Rio de Janeiro. Despite enthusiasm for an international setting, a departure from the United States may prove far-fetched. When asked about re-exploring the UK during a 2013 interview with The Guardian, Dan Houser revealed, "My own personal feeling is that GTA is America." But Houser made it clear within the interview he wasn't speaking for the entire GTA team, so there may be hope for an international setting yet.
Keep your problems the f*** out of America, huh?
According to multiple reports, Grand Theft Auto 6 may feature the ability to play as either a cop or a criminal. Police mods have long been a facet of GTA Online, with thousands of fans turning the game into something of a police simulator. These devoted players have created a thriving cop-based role-playing community, drawing upon real-world procedures for added realism. Given the continued interest in this type of gameplay, this rumor appears to have strong possibilities. On the other hand, centering their next story around a police officer, especially one who is corrupt or compromised, clashes with Rockstar's clear desire to avoid political backlash. Choosing a dirty cop as a protagonist in a time dominated by reports of police brutality and discrimination might be one of the worst decisions Rockstar could take the franchise. With such a strong focus on storytelling and detail, they are unlikely to pursue a path that would see their hard work swallowed up by controversy.
Tensions between the public and police boiled over for yet another night. About 1,000 protesters clashed with police, dressed in riot gear.
Of course, critics have put Rockstar on blast for making questionable or insensitive decisions more than once in the past.
Nothing to complain about here, pal. This is totally legit.
Only time will reveal whether the series will continue down that path or double down on avoiding political issues. Another common rumor supports predictions of Grand Theft Auto's first female protagonist. From as early as 2015, reports have circulated about celebrity power couple Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling voicing two of the main characters for Grand Theft Auto 6. Resurfacing regularly, this theory has not been denied by Rockstar or the actors in question. Based on the addition of multiple protagonists in GTA 5, the scenario seems plausible, if unlikely. Gosling is no stranger to the role of charismatic lawbreaker. His performance in the movie Drive even caught Dan Houser's attention. When asked about the blockbuster during an interview with The Guardian, Houser responded, "It was impossible to imagine that film without having played GTA." Riffing off of this commentary, some fans feel Gosling has proven himself an ideal fit for the Grand Theft Auto universe. Mendes also has an impressive list of performances under her belt and was even born in Miami, Florida to Cuban parents. Together since 2011, the pair would no doubt have good in-game chemistry. The introduction of new features, including a full VR experience, is rumored to be the cause of the delay between titles. Yep, you heard that right. GTA VR.
And Jesus wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
According to various reports, the required increase to the game's budget is straining its production, as much of Rockstar's resources and talent are tied up in the maintenance of GTA Online and Red Dead Online. The rumors suggest that GTA 6 has a $500 million production budget, double the sum allocated to GTA 5. With the massive success of the title considered by some to be an unrepeatable anomaly, the increased allocation may be causing internal strife. With the mounting pressure and focus on immersion and game quality, GTA 6 may continue to see delays until it can meet the increasingly high standards set by the developer and the franchise's eager fans. What else might GTA 6 bring our way? Until Rockstar sends out the press releases, we may not know for sure, and given that the release is likely a few years away, the notoriously tight-lipped company might keep the game under wraps for a long while to come. So until then, we can speculate ourselves on what the new GTA might bring. Those of us who prefer Grand Theft Auto as a solo experience would like to have more add-on single-player content for the next game. Where GTA 5 got no campaign DLC at all, Grand Theft Auto 4's 2 expansions, The Lost and Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony, were arguably even better than GTA 4's main campaign. Missing out on more adventures like those still stings. When Rockstar starts mapping out the development for the next game, hopefully offline content will be a continuing part of it. It would be great if Rockstar gave the modding community its due with official support. Access to game assets would give fans plenty of way to make Grand Theft Auto bigger and crazier than ever, while a dedicated modding channel would make regulating things a whole lot easier on Rockstar's end. Mods are a big part of the reason that GTA 5 has remained so relevant after all these years. With the studio's support still behind them, the next generation of mods could do even more for both the community and Rockstar's bottom line. And best of all, Grand Theft Auto players should have the chance to steal cars on every platform. That means releasing GTA 6 on the Nintendo Switch. That means letting PC users join in the fun on launch day and not over a year later. It means embracing cross-platform multiplayer, so that Grand Theft Auto Online players can team up with friends no matter where their brand loyalty lies. Throw in a few quality-of-life improvements like better aiming and more fluid controls, and Grand Theft Auto 6 could be the biggest and best Rockstar game yet. A tall order given their library. But then again, this is a studio that has always pushed itself to make not just the best games, but the best worlds that it possibly can. Perhaps no other open-world environment has ever been as detailed, as lived in, or as comprehensive as Los Santos. It's why millions of gamers are still playing in that sandbox after all this time. Exceeding that will be a tall order. But if these rumors are any indication, for Rockstar, it's just what they do. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more SVG videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.